Coach, we'll start with a couple thoughts on the game, and then we'll do questions.
Well, it's kind of a exact same thing that happened last week, wasn't it?
Yeah.
A little bizarre, but I just thank the players after the game for picking me up for yesterday, the mistake that I made, and proud of the way they played today. Took better care of the ball, tougher. They obviously fouled a lot, and we shot good from the free throw line. We didn't shoot good from the floor, but what we really guarded held them to 27%. So I'm super proud of that.
I mean, free throws made the biggest difference in this game. You guys shot almost 30 more free throws, and just what brought the physical mindset on?
If you look at the stats, though, I think they foul more than anybody in the league, because, that's how they cause turnovers. They're very handsy, and they're going after the ball. And if you're tough with the ball, they'll foul you. And, I think that's what happened tonight.
Scott, that's one of the areas, your points of emphasis. They didn't get to the foul line. That's been a problem a little bit this year, but not tonight.
Yeah, it has been. We just haven't been as consistent as we have in the past at getting to the foul line. And it has been a little bit frustrating for me. But, even shooting 37%. What were the Nick, what were the 77? So we were over 1 point per possession. We only shot 37%, but that's because we shot 79% from the free throw line.
Yeah. It looked like with Tanner only getting 3 shots yesterday, did that jump out at you? And then it looked like right from the start, you set up some things right for him.
Well, I didn't even look at the stats yesterday.
Okay.
So I didn't even know that until you told me. And I was just so frustrated with myself. I had a hard time moving past that. But, we're going to go to Tanner a lot. He shoots an unbelievable percentage. He doesn't turn the ball over. And he's playing really well. So he's going to see the ball quite a bit.
Yeah.
You mentioned that your players helped you and you guys really came together after what happened yesterday. And in what ways did your players pick you up?
Just played hard. They knew I felt terrible about yesterday and making that mistake. And we're obviously not as when you watch our team, you watch their team. They're obviously much more active. Their bench is more active. And I think some of it is just a reflection of the coaches. And, I'm not super demonstrative most of the time. And, but, we try to have good relationships with our players. And, we don't always, but we try hard to. And they knew that I did not. I was very upset about yesterday, and so, I think I just thanked them after the game for picking me up.
Scott, how would you look like you went with the big lineup again tonight with Grant and Loudon? Is that something you think you like that lineup and maybe we'll stick with that for a while?
Probably.
Yeah.
It just sometimes it's a little tough to match up defensively, but it's also very difficult for teams to match up to us.
Yeah. Just overall, how would you maybe if you could take a big picture view? You're at the halfway point of the league. It's weird that you only got 4 more home games, but how would you assess your play?
Well, it'd be nice if we could balance out some of these scores. It's just so unfortunate we lost 2 games at the buzzer, but we did. And, they all count the same. And, but, the one thing we're doing is we are guarding. We're playing great defensively. We're a little bit up and down offensively, but we are guarding. And, I think we might be top 20 in the nation in defensive field goal percentage. Our kids are really doing a good job. Our bigs are protecting the rim. I think we're doing a good job of not fouling a lot and putting people on the free throw line. So, I'm very pleased with that. We just be nice if we could shoot the ball a little bit better. I'd like to shoot the ball from 3 better, although we didn't take a ton of them tonight. Our offense is a little bit up and down, but our defense will keep us in it.
You guys also won the rebounding battle tonight, and that's gonna come a lot of times when you go with your big lineup. But how helpful is that?
Well, and if you hold teams to 27%, you're probably going to win. Because most of your rebounds are defensive rebounds, and if they miss most of their shots, then you're going to win the rebound war most of the time. And so, that's usually the way it works. Looks like like I say, if you win by 10, you're going to win the game. And we did tonight. We've been a good rebounding team. We were last year. It looks like we're maybe even a little bit better this year.
Scott, I want to ask you something that's completely in a different direction here. That before every game, you guys play Lift Every Voice. Wasn't that your coaching group or something that you chair that kind of came up with that idea or something like that? Or how'd that come?
Yeah, that was, our league coaches group decided that that's the way we would go. And it's a great song. Like, if you ever read the lyrics, it's a beautiful song. It really is. And we read the lyrics to our team, and some of them knew about it, some of them didn't. But it's a beautiful song, very well written. And so as a coaching group, we decided that would be something we could do.
And let me ask you one other thing. With young guys, does Martin Luther King Day resonate with these kids or not, or all caught up in the basketball season? Or
I don't. You probably have to ask them that. It may for some, it may not. It may not for others. And unfortunately, for people like that, the farther you get away from when that person lived, the harder it is for people to understand, what he meant to our country and what he meant, just, everything that he did. And so, you lose some of that, and it's probably pretty important that these guys don't lose that.